Hey guys, Soko, welcome back to Zanki Zero Last Beginning. Let's carry on where we left off. We're back here at Hirosaka Memorial Hospital, the dankest hospital in the land. And I don't mean dank as in dank memes. I mean dank as in...
Stop.
This place is a shithole. Speaking of shitholes, there's some toilets. We found some toilets. I was just curious what was beyond that door. I hadn't explored beyond it. Now, we are here to look for an X key for Haruto, the poor boy. Sacrificed himself to save Rinko. A heroic move. We lost a bunch of inventory items around here. Had to revive everyone. So we've got a bunch of kids exploring a hospital in a dark, stormy night. I don't know how well this bodes for our inventory space and our attack damage. But we're gonna need to figure something out. Because I feel like we're near the end of the game now. Anyway, let me pick up the rest of the stuff, feed these girls, and we'll carry on through. Alrighty, let's progress. This looks familiar. We press this, there was a ticking clock. We run through here, I guess? What do we have? We've got a room with nothing in it. Brilliant. What do we have in here? We've got an operating theater.
What do we have here?
Forceps and a punctured surgery sheet. Were they in surgery? Who? Who was in surgery? That guy who basically annihilated half our team? Potentially. That guy was dangerous, but hey, we got a bunch of Shigabane for it, so that's nice. Nothing else in the operating theater. Got a door that's locked. And we've got a dead end. Brilliant. Well, a lot of progress was made. This door has stayed open, funnily enough.
There it is!
Okay, so we can open that other door using this switch.
I'm gonna try using it.
Ah, I see, I see. We need to run. This. Oh, jeez! Whoa! Oh, he's taking damage. Do we just stay here and wait? He doesn't seem to be moving. Which is interesting. Okay, well, this is one way to die. The other guy didn't follow us around the corner either, interestingly enough. Right, well, that was fun. We had to speed things up a bit, but got rid of him. At least now we know how to go through that door. I don't know why he wasn't following us around the corner. The other guy wasn't either, interestingly enough. Alright, let's try that again. Run. No one's blocking the way. Good. Oh, never mind. Nice try. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Damn it, we lost someone already. That's probably not a good idea to hide in there. Oh. Sorry, Sachika. Damn. We lost someone. There's a switch to open the door.
I'll hold this.
Which may come in handy if we struggle against this thing. And Rinko's got a full inventory. Jeez. Inventory management is a nightmare when there are kids. Okay. Sorry, Fishy. You seemed friendly enough. Didn't want to hurt us. Okay. What do we do? I don't want to eat raw chicken. That just seems like a bad idea all around. Funnily enough, Mamoru has got 22 kgs of capacity compared to 6. So maybe we should have been using him from the start. Let's give him all the heavier stuff. Never mind, the feather was what broke Minamo's back. Alright, this'll do us. There's some food there, but I think we're okay. We should probably be eating food that we've already got. Like onions.
I ate it. Thanks.
Oh, so delicious. At least that frees up some space. Okay. We've got another elevator shaft there, and here. Okay, what the hell do we have here? Waterfall? Oh, jeez. Saw him. Was ready for him. It's like, is this a waterfall, or is the storm outside just really that bad? Cool. Some leveling up. Food. What do we have in here? Oh. This takes me back. The receptionist lady would scold me all the time when I went in here. I would sit on the chairs in the waiting room and chat with my friends. Oh, so you did have friends. Were they the doctors and hospital staff?
Yeah!
And the other patients? I didn't see them once they got better, though. Sachika wasn't allowed to leave the hospital. I see. You must have missed them.
I know!
Oh yeah, there was an old lady I really liked. She's the one who taught me how to juggle beanbags. I never got good at it, but she was so nice, and a really good person. When she was discharged, she gave me her beanbag. She told me she made it for her granddaughter, but her granddaughter didn't want it.
I'm so happy!
It made me so happy, I was going to treasure it.
But...
But the next day, it was gone. I was so sad.
Sachika.
Yeah.
About that. I'm the one who threw it away. Jeez. Well, Mr. Sunshine, sorry, Dr. Sunshine, Mamoru Ichio over here.
What?
I'm sorry.
I couldn't have some bacteria-ridden beanbag of unknown origin sitting around like that. I mean, these days, probably not a bad sentiment, but goodness me.
Why?
What do you mean?
That's...
Sachika was an important research subject for Mani. I was properly managing her as her handler. Science came first. I'm afraid that beanbag contained who knows what kind of bacteria. You threw it away?
Hey.
Dr. Ichio, the hell, man? You keep her cooped up in this hospital and throw away something so precious to her?
The hell?
Research subject? Get your head out of your ass. I do not understand. Sachika Hirasaka is important to you, no?
Yes.
At the very least, you care about her enough to plot revenge against us over her death. True, he was planning a sort of avenging scenario for Sachika because everyone basically sacrificed her to the serial killer. But he seems to, not care for her that much either. Like he's envious of sorts because she was basically plan B. He was plan A and got scrapped when he was an early age. But judging by your behavior, it is hard to believe you care about her at all. Yeah, I'm quite curious as to what Mamoru's motivations are, so to speak.
Agreed.
I agree. How are you two related anyway? If I remember, it is half-sister. His father and another woman he mentioned, I think at the beginning of the stage. Our relationship is complicated. It's not something I can easily explain all at once. Even if I told them, I doubt they'd ever understand my pain and sorrow over her loss.
Listen.
Long story short, Sachika Hirasaka, who you all killed, was my sister. Had to throw in the, you guys all killed her, by the way. Sis? Ter? What? I wait for them to settle down. Once they do, I slowly open my mouth to speak once more. I first met my sister, Sachika, at the school where I was working as a physician. The elementary courses at Kaiyo Academy, the same school in Mashiro City you all attended. I was the school physician at the infirmary there, as you've come to realize. Though, at the time, I was merely a rookie who had just graduated university. I spent my days running around, getting used to my new job and watching over the children's health. On one of those days, Sachika visited my infirmary. Year 2002, Kaiyo Academy Elementary Course, Infirmary Number 2.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Mamoru Ichio.
There we are, there he is as an adult. He's right, he was skinny. I don't see any big bulging muscles.
Yes, nice to meet you. Are you injured, or perhaps you have a stomachache?
No need to worry. I'm completely healthy.
Oh, she just came to have a chat to the school doctor, as you do.
I'm just here because I was interested in talking to you.
There you go. Her way of talking is awfully theatrical for a child.
I'm happy to hear that. Everyone who comes here is far more interested in these comfy beds than talking to me. See? Look up.
Now that you mention it, maybe I'll just lie down in one of those beds instead.
Ah, okay then.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I figured she might be joking.
My. Seems you know my name, but what's yours? Are you a new student?
I'm Sachika Hirasaka, a third-year elementary student.
Ms. Hirasaka, is it? Nice to meet you. So, what did you want to... Did you just say Hirasaka?
Ooh, recognizes the surname. I recognize that name. Is that the name of the woman he ended up with after leaving me?
So you recognize my name at least. My mother is Clara Hirasaka.
Clara Hirasaka. Western name. Japanese surname.
In other words, I'm your sister, though we only share the one parent.
Oh, so you knew. Okay. Huh. An unexpected visit from my half-sister. Well, that explains why she was suddenly interested in talking to the school doctor. I feel a faint sense of jealousy, seeing her stand here before me.
I see. So you're the daughter my father had with another woman after he abandoned my mother and me.
Well, that's one way to phrase it.
They must have cherished you. Unlike me, you seem to be brilliantly talented.
You could just hear the venom dripping from his voice.
Yeah.
Awkward laugh.
No, not at all.
Oh?
I've always been alone at home. The only time I saw my parents was in that cramped laboratory.
Isn't it nice being a child in an experiment? It never ends up well. I don't know why people insist on doing it in these fictional universes.
The only part of me they care about is my brain. My mom and dad think I'm just a talking calculator or something.
Jeez, you'd think instead of investing in a child or something, why don't you just make an android, you know? I suppose they want to see how far they can push human limits, but at this point, if you just want someone smart, just make an android. Or make a clone, instead of making an actual kid. Then again, I suppose making a clone, they'd behave like a kid as well, wouldn't they? And I think they would deserve a childhood as much as a normal human would, because clones are humans, copies of humans. Her voice shakes as a single teardrop rolls down her cheek. The hatred I harbor within me dissipates almost immediately. There you go. She's just like me. This girl is exactly like me. The only difference between us is natural talent, and that's the only thing people see in her.
Huh? That's weird. I only came to say hi, but
But you're crying.
my nose is running for some reason.
As Sachika tries her best to stop her tears, I gently wrap my arms around her. I see. So this is why she came to see me. She was so alone, just wanted to be loved. But no one around her cared. Since we grew up in similar circumstances, she was hoping I would understand her loneliness. No matter how intelligent, she's still a 9-year-old girl. She's been so hurt.
Dr. Mamoru?
Oh, nice, pleasant, happy music now.
Come live with me, Sachika.
Huh.
I'll never abandon you, nor will I let anyone hurt you.
Interesting.
From now on, we'll be family. You'll never have to feel lonely again.
Isn't it a little sudden to propose we live together? We only just met.
Hey, we're family. Half.
Um,
She's right. What am I even saying?
But you know, that part of you kind of reminds me of my dad.
So he did care, did he?
Will you make me better, no matter how hurt I get?
I will. I'm the school doctor, after all. It's my job to take care of my students.
And your half-sister, that's a lot younger than you.
Even if there are other students who are hurt, I'll always put you first.
Shouldn't you keep your work separate from private affairs? But thank you, big brother. I don't know if I'll make a good little sister, but I'll try.
Damn, this game makes things interesting, doesn't it? He's not a clear-cut bad guy, is he? I appreciate that. Sachika smiles again, and cries once more. Love had come to visit me that day. A month later, Sachika and I began our life in Mashiro City together. My father and mother, and even Sachika's mother, didn't oppose us living together. They were probably like, ooh, two intelligent beings of our creation. Well, at least his father would have said that. Why don't we combine them and see what happens? Let's make them bunkmates. Cross-gene, anyone? My father only told me to do whatever I wanted, as long as it didn't affect the research. I wouldn't exchange the time we had spent together for anything in the world. To me, Sachika was my precious treasure. And that's why he had to get revenge on them all for sacrificing her. I'm your sister?
What do you think?
That's the beginning of my relationship with Sachika. Touching, isn't it? So that was just the beginning. It faltered from there. That's strange. If you two are siblings, shouldn't at least one of us remember something about that?
That's...
No. We kept it hidden from everyone, including the school staff. You wouldn't remember it even if your memory's fully recovered.
Why, you?
If she was so precious to you, then why? Why do you act so cold to her now?
My.
If you remember even a little from that time, then I'm sure you've all felt it by now. That she's not the real Sachika, she's a clone, and therefore a lot less. This girl isn't the same as the Sachika Hirasaka who was your friend. You all sacrificed her that day. My sister was murdered. The clone of Sachika you see here is nothing more than a look-alike. Jeez.
What?
What are you saying?
Besides...
You're the one who turned her into a clone. But Sachi is still Sachi. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly the same, but it's a clone of her. Couldn't you start again? Maybe he feels like he's betraying the memory of the original Sachika? You can hate us as much as you want, but I'll explain the rest later. It seems there are many more beasts around here since I left. I can't guarantee our safety. The girl who looks just like Sachika looks up to me with pleading eyes, her shoulders trembling. I still don't understand the reason for this unpleasant feeling in the pit of my stomach. Well, Mamoru, I hope you come around by the end of this dungeon. I'm sure you will. Yuma came around, didn't she? So there's that. Oh, jeez. What the hell? Is this like... Does this guy, like, teleport or something? He doesn't move. Like, as soon as I look away, does he move or something? Yes! He does! Oh, that's so scary. Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. The teleporting. Whoa! Almost had me. Okay, now I know how to manipulate your sorry ass. Jeez, that was freaky. Whew. What do we have in the middle here?
Wonder what this is.
7 wonders. After school shadow. A silent, creeping shadow, huh? Yep. Just learned about him, in fact. Nothing in that corner. Okay. Yuma's hungry. Tell me something I don't know. Okay, we're on the other side of that waterfall.
Looks suspicious.
Viewing screen and laptop are being soaked by the rain. Not really. Oh, I suppose maybe it's pouring through the window.
Wonder what this is.
A weight scale and stadiometer. Doesn't seem like an exam room. Okay. Nothing there, just more water. Another door.
Does this thing move?
Ah, shortcut. Good, I like that. Stairs leading up to the next floor.
Let's
We've
check the
cleared
map.
the first floor, 96% explored, so I'm missing some stuff. That's fine. I can live with that. Oh, there's something over there. Let's have a quick look before we move on upstairs. Ah, more. Garden, which we can't harvest for now. Okay, all good. Up the stairs we go. Actually, feed Yuma. She needs it. And she devoured that thing. She went up straight up to 100. Let's go. Rinko finally made it to adult status, the first one of everyone. So that's good, I suppose. Okay, we got a star on the floor. Looks like a pentagram. It says security level 1 and the door seems to be locked. Okay. I think there was one downstairs as well.
Looks suspicious.
There's a letter between the manga magazines that belonged to a patient. Not long now. Thank you for always coming to check on me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If I'm ever not around anymore, I want you to forget about me and live a new life. Thank you so much. To Nagisa from Katsuhito. Alright. Thanks, Katsuhito, for that letter.
I can't go there.
A relic of the old world. Okay, well, I suspect that's going to open that door. Is that right? Sure does.
What's this?
It says the bottled medicines are dangerous. Please handle with care. Danger. Interesting. There's a trap. Oh, there's traps all over this room. Lucky I looked at the walls. Okay, I will stay away.
Whoa!
Ugh. You're kidding me. After I fed Yuma. Oh, jeez. Where's that coming from? Jeez, it sounds like it's like right on top of me.
An
Can I get another day?
artistic victory.
A notice for periodic company-wide checkups. Why post it in a hospital? There's so many rooms here.
What's this?
Meeting documents, they list room assignments for patients. Got another
I can't carry all of this.
Oh, don't.
Whoa! Careful!
Ow.
Die!
Damn it, we were forced back to Garage Island. These kids are never gonna grow up unless I just spam the bunk. Maybe that's what I need to do. In any case, let's extend our friends. Alright, we got a few adults in the party now, so that's good. I need to be careful about those shadow creatures, because I can't see them sneaking up on me. They just teleport behind me. That's the trouble with them. Whereas these guys, they slide around. So I've got the advantage there. Basically, watch my back, especially when I'm exploring and reading things. Anyway, we did find a shortcut, so let's make use of it. Alright, time to be careful. Let's keep an eye out. Can you hear some nurses running around? Oh, come on! Why do I get ambushed by these guys so suddenly? That was an interesting comment by that nurse. Okay, I feel like there's nowhere safe to rest, you know? Oh, jeez. Alright, that guy's taken
This
care
might
of.
be useful.
Let's pick up all our stuff.
Nice. This might be
It's another dead end.
nice.
Got it! Does this look useful?
Alright, I'm doing it. Rest.
I should be safe.
Well, that was nerve-wracking, but we survived.
There's something here.
Clinical records for a completed surgery and other surgery dates.
Found it!
Probably water bottles from our meeting. They all have holes in them. Anything going on in here? I feel like I need to constantly just spin around. Make sure that no one's sneaking up on me. No one's
Can't
stalking
go
me.
there.
What's this?
There's no ID, probably because it was turned in at reception. Oh, shadow figure.
Yeah!
Okay, that one was fine.
Suspicious.
Documents ruined by the moisture. They're too wrinkled to read. Nothing else in there. Okay. Where's that nurse? I'm guessing it's a nurse.
No!
Oh, jeez. Where'd that come from? Oh, some trap now. There's nowhere safe. Flying medicine bottles? Seriously?
Wonder what this is.
A notice for cancer examinations detailing all sorts of cancer types.
What's this?
Poster about illness prevention saying to wash your mouth and hands. Someone's taking damage. Oh, you. You could use some medicine, right? There we are. Alright, well this should be an easy trap to bypass. We just wait for it to fly past. There we are. Okay, another ton monster. Good. This is a wide open space. Uh-oh, there's a rock. Ugh. Don't want to deal with that shit. It was already annoying enough in Kaio Academy. There's a door that's guarded basically by that trap. We're looking for the level 1 key to open up all these security doors.
Seems I can't just force it open.
Even that's locked, huh?
There's something here.
Partially filled medical history form. Maybe this is the waiting room? Looks to be. Okay. Now, does that switch turn off the trap? You reckon? Only one way to find out.
Is this it?
Whoa!
Oh, come on.
Can't go there.
Yeah!
It's scary trying to take advantage of their movements.
Yeah! Yeah!
Interesting enemy type, though, I do have to say. Very interesting. So this is what opened up. There's nothing in here. Are you kidding me?
Whoa!
The next destination is...
Anything else? No, everything else is locked as well. Something over there, but I think that was the trap.
Let's check the map.
The trap room.
There's something here.
Found some rice.
What's this?
More rice.
There's something here.
And flour.
Found it!
Cool. Nothing of note in here either. Ah, this door's open. Okay. Just wary of any more shadow creatures. Basically need to keep on the move. Lots to explore though. Oh!
Mamoru!
Wait, Mamoru! She walks in front of me and looks at me again, with those pleading eyes.
Hmm?
What is it? Sachiko doesn't remember going to school with everyone. I don't remember living with you either. Because you're a clone, that's what he's gonna say. So, who am I?
You mean...
You told me I had a mama and papa before, but was that a lie? She's shaking. She must be pretty torn over this. How odd. I wonder if he's just gonna melt. She never worried about her heritage like this when she was still in the hospital. Maybe she's changed after living and dying during the time spent in this world with her friends.
Dr. Ichio.
Can you answer her question? I can't bear to see Sachika like this.
My.
Don't worry. I already planned on explaining everything. Now, where shall we begin?
Whoa.
Would you like to hear some cute stories about my sister and me? Camping, cosplay, pottery.
Excuse me.
Some other time. Yeah, I don't want to get stalked by another shadow creature. That's a shame.
Well then.
Then let's start by talking about that incident. The day you all killed my sister with Yosuke Kurosaki, that is. It was a little over a year since I'd begun living with Sachika. Every day with her was full of love. Sachika was more than my sister. We completed each other, and she was the only one who understood me. I wished for those days to last forever. But shortly after, that incident occurred. What I saw in the garage that day were the remains of my sister after that cruel and heinous act. I want to scream every time I think about it. There wasn't a shred of respect for human dignity. Pieces of her were strewn about the floor, like building blocks after a child played with them. She had her limbs and, like her arm and her leg cut off with that saw, right? Jeez. What a brutal way to freaking murder an elementary school student. I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to. Her eyes were wide open when I picked her head up out of the sea of blood. And then it hit me. Her head was even chopped off. My God. I lost my only love in the world. I heard something breaking inside me. Literally a beaker. Year 2004, funeral hall in Mashiro City.
After tomorrow's cremation, I won't be able to feel your touch like this again.
They covered her limbs because they were missing. I mean, her head's still on, so I guess she wasn't decapitated. I think he just found her body in the blood.
I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you, Sachika. Damn it. Will you make me better? No matter how hurt I get? I will. I'm the school doctor after all. It's my job to take care of my students. That's right. I told Sachika I'd make her better. No matter what it took.
I could have gone for the low-hanging fruit and said, you know, you can't heal her from that, but that didn't seem appropriate. It still doesn't. I mean, jeez. She got brutally murdered. And this was 2004, and then obviously the garage kids split up, lived their own lives. I don't think they ever forgot what happened, but obviously the clones did, the ones here, because their memories were manipulated. It may not be possible now. But what about in 10 years? Once medical science has advanced more, there may be a way to treat her. Like cloning. Everyone was talking about Dolly the sheep some time ago. What if we could clone humans too? I remember when that was all the rage. If no one finds a way, I will. Now, here comes the thing about cloning, you know, what if... It's sort of like Altered Carbon in a way, if you've ever seen or read Altered Carbon. There's some people who basically have a DNR tattooed on them. In Altered Carbon, there's multiple chances for you to come back alive. Typically, it only pertains to the rich people because your memory is stored on this thing called a stack, which can transcend your body into other bodies, which is called sleeves in the show. But there's some people who have a DNR basically on their stack that says, do not resuscitate, I don't want to be revived, I don't want to be basically spun up again, I want to just die. And, well, what if I mean, it's hard to imagine Sachika wanted to die, but once she's dead, would she want to come back? I mean, she'd be traumatized, I guess, unless they delete that memory from her mind. It raises all sorts of questions, right?
Sachika isn't dead yet. And I'm the only one who can save her.
So you would have had to preserve her body of sorts for basically 14, 15 years, because this is 2004.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mamoru. I was with Sachika, but
There's her mother.
I only took my eyes off her for a minute. And she disappeared.
Oh, really? Who could possibly have stolen her? What would they want?
Where did you go, Sachika?
The audacity, though, to steal a freaking corpse from a funeral home. Sachika's mother. She only saw Sachika as a research subject. Now she wants to act like a grieving mother? I suppose either she had an epiphany and was like, shit, I should have treated my child like a child, or my research, it's gone. I was gonna plan on cloning her, you know?
Please, stay strong. I'll go search around this area too.
In fact, I think she might be down the road. Let me get my car and drive there, and I'll see what I can dig up.
What's all the ruckus about?
They say the girl's body disappeared overnight, leaving only her right hand and left leg behind.
Jeez. Wow, so they put her limbs, I guess. Or maybe they sewed them back together. No. If they left her right hand and left leg behind, then maybe the stitches weren't that strong to begin with. I suppose they're just trying to decorate the body. I'm surprised there was a damn open casket after what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're kidding, right? Did the body come back to life and just walk away or something?
Haha, because, you know, a left leg was left behind.
Who knows? Maybe it was stolen? But whoever steals a child's body must be a real...
Creepster.
We held a funeral for you today. Well, they buried your right arm and left leg anyway. I actually wanted to bring all of you, but I didn't have enough time. I'm sorry.
That's why she's left with the artificial limbs.
He didn't even bother attending your funeral. Your mother cried the whole time, though.
Oh, really? Her father didn't attend.
Don't you worry. I'll never abandon my precious sister.
Goodness.
Wait for me, Sachika. I'll make you all better. I swear it.
So this is basically how mad scientists originate. Because he certainly seems like one there. I trusted my future and put Sachika in cryosleep, quitting Kaio Academy to focus on my studies. I plan to enroll in medical school and use it as a foothold to research regenerative medicine. Sachika had become such a big part of me that she completely changed the course of my life. As a man of mediocrity, without the great mind of my parents, I knew it would be a hard road ahead. But still, it was the only path I had left. The only things that kept my heart beating were the happy memories I had with her. Cue thunderclap. Jeez, Mamoru.
What's this?
A records board for the document shelf. Medical books are listed here. Huh. All that research, all that time spent looking to revive your sister. And now here she is, and you don't even care for her. You don't care for her clone because she's not the same. So all that time was wasted, was it? I don't know. We're going to need to spend more time with him to learn his motivations and what basically resides in that noggin of his. Let's complete the search of this area.
Suspicious.
Something in the box, obtain some medicine, trichloromethane, benzethonium, something or other, among other things. Geez, a lot of empty rooms here to explore. You're dead. Someone was researching a patient's illness in their clinical records.
Huh?
What's this?
Medical book ruined by moisture. Nothing over this corner. What do we have here? Another hallway. Another room.
I'll hold this.
Empty bottle.
There it is.
Pregnant woman's clinical records showing sedatives
Vicious.
and blood tests. Huh? I still hear that woman. I've heard her this entire time, but haven't found her. Nothing in this room. I guess they just wanted to make it look like a hospital. Hence the bunch of empty rooms. Okay, so there's, I guess, a way to go downstairs quickly if we need to. Don't have a rope. What do we have here? Nothing. Just another dead end. Getting anxious exploring this place. Oh, birds.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I'll get it.
I'll take those. Rico should probably rest up. She needs the health. Looks like the key card's over there. Pedestal? Uh-oh. Jeez. Oh no! It was a panic. I just retreated back to Garage Island. I wasn't dealing with that stupid trap. Not now. No way.
What is it?
Alright.
Can't go
Let's
there.
prepare for another trip back. Okay, we're back. Let's make our way towards that key card. Looks like the trap is active again. Ah, I see. It's Star Door. Okay, let's activate it then. Oh, jeez! What the hell? Where did these guys come from? I swear to God. Ah! I'm starting to get really sick of these guys, honestly. Now Mamoru's freaking terrified. I've got something. There it is. Oh, it didn't work. Shit. Well, that's fine. It's not like we use Cleone anyway. God. Honestly. Those shadows starting to piss me off. Alright. Back here. That door's a trap. There's a pedestal there. Probably should have used that
It won't
first.
open.
Can't go
That's
there.
not budging.
I can't go there.
Anything maybe on the wall here?
There it is.
Required weight 5 kgs. There we are. Just chucked a bunch of stuff on the pedestal. Okay, there's the key card. Right ahead. We can do this. Mamoru's still quaking in fear at his own hideout of sorts. Right, we're on the other side. Don't know what's so special about those jandals. I don't really care for them at this point.
There's something here.
Yes. Earlier, you said the first human clone in the world was born here. That mean the extend machine was built in this hospital too? I don't know about that. According to Madam, the clone research was being done up by Mani, right? Although they do have one thing in common. Mashiro Group is involved. They talk out loud as they search the area, as if inviting me to answer. It's obvious what they're doing. But I decide to play along so they'll let their guard down.
Right.
You two aren't wrong. This hospital was originally Mani's predecessor, known as Mashiro Medical Labs. Research and development for medical equipment, such as micro-machines, were conducted here. But one day, research on human cloning began being conducted in secret. I'm sure you know why, Miss Yuma.
Right.
They were my father's orders, probably because my mother passed away.
Yeah.
Yes. As a result, Extend Machines Unit 1 was created here. Mani was newly established, with the research and staff carried over later on.
Then...
So when Sachika died... When Sachika was killed because of us, you wanted to bring her back to life.
Rinko trying to score some points here.
So you must have created the Extend machine at Mashiro Medical Labs.
Rinko utters all apologetically. Is she just now feeling remorse for abandoning my sister? It's far too late for that. Well, Mamoru's not amused.
No.
I'd like to point out, I didn't perfect the cloning theory, or create the Extend machine. A mediocre man like myself could never hope to achieve such a feat. You've seen footage of experiments at Mani during the Extend TV episode on the Belle Moi. I crafted that season myself. Well, he created all the seasons, but you know. The doctor shown in that footage was the creator of the extend machine. I was there too, as an assistant. Though you probably didn't notice. Haha, because he was skinny.
Hey,
Who exactly was he anyway? He seemed to have a couple screws loose. It must have been Dr. Terashima. He was the director of MANI, a brilliant scientist who created many patents in nanotechnology and other fields of science.
listen.
To add, he's Sachika's and my father. Dr. Terashima fathered Sachika and Mamoru? Huh.
Huh?
What?
What?
Father?
That's right.
Dr. Daichi Terashima. The man who only saw us for the extent of our talent. While we're at it, I'll talk about the time I joined medical school and met my father. Months passed after that incident, and I became a fifth-year medical student. Trying to find a way to revive Sachika was like trying to catch water with my bare hands. There was no one to guide me, and the more I studied, the more I was filled with impatience and despair. In the midst of all this, I was suddenly summoned by my father. I thought it odd, but I went to Mashiro Medical Labs as I was told. There, I saw someone I never expected to see. Year 2010, room in Mashiro Medical Labs.
Huh?
Hello.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! I mean, kind of looks like him, but still, did you really need to do that? Hey Mamoru, it's been a while.
You haven't changed.
As usual, you look like you're carrying all the misery of the world on your shoulders. Reckless skies.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on just a minute. That girl, standing by your side.
Allow me to introduce.
Oh, she's your new little sister. Though I may as well introduce her. Clone Sachika.
New sister. You had another child with Ms. Hirosaka?
That was his first assumption.
With Clara? I suppose that's not too far off the mark. Here, Sachika. Say hello.
What did you just say?
I'm sorry.
Come on now. Don't you know how to properly greet someone?
What?
What's going on? Did you just say Sachika? Did you take a railgun to the face? Thanks for the fun reaction.
Oh yeah.
I heard you've been absorbed in your self-studies lately. I can't believe Olga's been sleeping with this sleazebag. Look at him. Goodness. That goatee. So, I'm sure you have some idea who or what she is. Oh,
Really?
you mean she's a clone?
That's right.
Exactly.
This is...
She's the world's first human clone, created from Sachika's cells. You can probably tell by how much she's grown, but it's been about 3 years since she was made.
You don't know, do you?
While you've been wasting time, science has been making steady progress.
However,
But how did you get her cells?
Not at all.
I routinely conducted health checkups on her, so I have all her genetic data, like her blood samples. I didn't need to steal her body from a funeral. Oh,
don't tell me.
this can't be. She may be small, but I definitely see Sachika in her. Even her hair and eye color.
Sachika. Is it really you?
Sachika?
Sachika.
Oh no, he must have been so happy to see her, but then when he realized that she doesn't carry the other Sachika's memories, probably all that time they lived together and whatnot was deleted. He must have felt another gut punch.
It's me, Mamoru. Remember me, your big brother? We used to live together.
Oh no, he's about to get heartbroken so bad.
Look,
This should go without saying, but she didn't retain any of her previous memories. Clone Sachika here is a completely different person, just with the same genetic makeup. Haha.
but...
She's awfully lacking in emotion, and quite a slow thinker. A defect.
Unfortunately.
A shame, but I'll be disposing of her. She's a couple of years old, so you're gonna just reversal your progress like that? You're not gonna wait and see if she grows into some emotions?
Huh?
Disposing? You're going to kill her?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Already accomplished my goal of surprising you. So no reason not to offer her now. I mean, you scared the shit out of me. You're like those shadows.
Besides,
I want to revive Sachika for her brilliant mind and memories. You don't have a need for a Sachika who doesn't know anything about herself, do you? But that doesn't mean you should kill her.
by the way,
Let's forget about her and move on to the main topic. Mamoru, you have it, don't you?
Huh?
Have what? The body.
of course.
You know, the body. Sachika's B-O-D-Y body. You took it on the night of the funeral, didn't you? Can I have it back? Oh, just the way he's saying it so excitedly. You weren't even at the funeral, you dickwad. You knob jockey. You cockmuncher. If I extract memories from her brain, I may be able to recreate a perfect clone Sachika. How do you know about that? No. More importantly, he's going to dispose of her?
Listen,
Mamoru, you could spend your whole life trying to bring Sachika back to life and never manage it.
like I said,
Handing her body over is the quickest way for you to get what you want.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll do it. Under one condition. Don't kill clone Sachika. In exchange for Sachika's body. Let me participate in your research. Oh, never mind. Should have thought that one.
sure thing.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. We're actually in the middle of moving to a new facility. I'm the director there, so I can get you in, no problem.
Yeah.
And one more thing. I want to take this girl in. Ah, answer was both.
Good grief.
You sure? You'll regret it, you know. The more time you spend with her, the more you'll realize she isn't Sachika.
That's...
I'll think about that. When the time comes.
Oh, sure.
Ah, well, do what you want.
But
But you can't take her to your place. Her existence is top secret, so we can't let her outside.
that's fine.
Once we're done moving, this place will be turned into a hospital. So you can keep her here, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Looking forward to working with you.
Alright, it's a deal then. Welcome aboard. That was my reunion with Dr. Terashima, as well as my first meeting with Clone Sachika. After graduating med school, I joined Mani and became a physician at Harisaka Memorial Hospital. All to get my beloved Sachika back, and to watch over Clone Sachika. But, eventually, I came to regret my decision, just as my father had warned. I realized Clone Sachika would never be able to replace the real Sachika. Obtain the level 1 key. Alright, well, we can now progress through the dungeon. There's a door. Unlocked. And another stairway. Cleared the second floor. Let's keep going. What actually amuses me is that Mamoru told that whole story, probably crapping his pants.